Alright people, it's always a pleasure being back to take you on a trip around the world of esports, gaming, and the games. It is the Afrogamer show and I'm excited to be back. Your weekend starter, like I love to call it, and something you don't want to miss for anything. Welcome to the show that reaches you right here on Afrosports TV. My name is Shayo and it's great to be back on the grind once again. It's a loaded package. Lots of news, lots of fun, lots of excitement. You don't want to enjoy this alone, so don't be selfish. Tell somebody to join you as you catch all the excitement we've got for you on the show today. So I'll give you time. We'll take a short break. When we get back, it will be time to delve into the news. And you know who would be joining me then? It's the man about town himself, Ife. Stay around, people. Stick around, people. It is the Afrogamer show right here on Afrosports TV. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you are there to my advice and instruction because it's something you don't want to enjoy all by yourself. Welcome back to the Afrogamer show right here on Afrosports TV and we're delving straight into the news. I've got Ife joining me. Ife, how have you been? How's the week going? And congrats to you and the people who supported the 47th American president. We can start with that.
Hello, Shayo. Hello, Shayo. It's wonderful to be back. Congratulations to the American people. I guess they've gotten what they wanted. We can say that, but you know.
Definitely, it's all good. Our bit here is about esports gaming and the games. We just had to do that because that's behind the scene banter. Let's delve straight into the news, Ife, and definitely the first point of call is how Lagos dominated the PUBG Mobile Campus Challenge that took place right here in Lagos. So there was nothing better than home win for the host school. How did that go down? Let's talk about that.
Yes, Shayo, it was a wonderful experience this past weekend on Sunday, where Team LAG, that's Team Lagos that represented the University of Lagos, emerged winner. Not surprised because of the players that were part of that team, but just a background for people who are seeing this for the first time is out of 10 schools across the country, you had the best of the best across 4 geo regions where the top teams came to Lagos to battle it out, and then you had a team from University of Lagos emerging. They won the title with 83 points and they did win with 3 chicken winner dinner. I'm sorry, I hope I pronounced that properly. And the good thing is part of their winnings is that they get to go to the PUBG Mobile Global Championship. So they will not be representing Nigeria, they will just be there as observers. That event takes place in a month in the United Kingdom, so they'll just go observe and see what teams as themselves do on the international stage, and probably we hope that is a wake-up call for them to aspire to be there next year.
Definitely, that was a good one, and indeed it's valuable experience for the guys as they go out there to the United Kingdom to observe what will be done at the global tournament. Let's leave that and talk about the FIBA Esports Championships. Team Algeria is still going strong, and it's good to see them. 7, perfect number. Their rankings on the power rankings. Ife, let's talk about this also.
Yes. I expected it that they should walk into that ranking, which is the top 8. They automatically just replaced Morocco, which I had my reservations about. This list came out before some regions played their regionals. So you had countries like the United States sitting pretty even without playing. And Morocco didn't have a bad run. They still made it all the way to the finals. So I was still expecting them to be there. So you still had teams like Yeah, so you had teams like France still there, a few others who had not played, and now that the regionals qualified, France didn't win. They didn't even get to the finals. So I'm wondering, I'm of
How
the
they came
opinion that
about
that
the
list
rankings.
yes, that the list came out prematurely. I think that list should have come out after all regions have played. But
Played and
congratulations to
qualified.
Algeria. Yes, congratulations to Algeria. Job well done.
Seventh on the power
But I
rankings.
believe, yes, but I believe both teams should have made that top 8 ranking.
Okay, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But congrats to the Algerians. And still talking Morocco, the federation out there has revealed the team Morocco for FIFA E, and that is exciting. I know why you're laughing. I'll come to it because it's not news. It's a question I'll ask you. But let's talk
Okay.
about this one. The FIFA E team. Interesting stuff out there, Ife.
Yeah, so we broke the news where FIFA returned with FIFA E, but this time not with EA, but with Konami. And since Konami is the property owner of eFootball, they did have the console version and they had the mobile version. Good and bad news. So sweet and sour is Africa was included, but just I'm sorry, not South Africa, just Morocco was given that opportunity to field a team. So what Morocco did, the federation, shout out to the federation of Morocco Esports, they ran qualifiers. They didn't handpick, so they did eFootball console on PlayStation 5, and they did for eFootball mobile. And then the cool thing, Shia, is after the qualifiers, they didn't just raise up their hands and say this is the winner like it's a boxing match, like some tournaments we discussed a while back. They actually did give them medals. The cool thing, they gave them medals for emerging the winner. So for the console part, they have 3 players going. You have Medihi Taraji, you have Nafal Hasnawi. I do apologize if I'm pronouncing this name wrongly. And then you had Yunus Benin. So they will be representing Morocco and Africa on the eFootball consoles part. And then we have Musa Anas for the eFootball mobile. So that also takes place this month, November. And I'm wishing them all the best. We'll be bringing you updates on their performances on the Afrogamer show.
Definitely. It promises to be a loaded month, talking about this month, and definitely end of the year for esports gamers and esports athletes. Yes, if I'm going back to that story, and that's because that's the last story we'll talk about from the African scene before we go beyond Africa. And the question I'm going to ask you is it possible that you roll out the drums to do a naming ceremony? And when you want to change that name, you codedly just go to the registry and get a change of name form and change the name. And that is because while you gave that name, there were people who advised and said, this name is wrong. This name is not what it should be. But what they advised at the time, which you turned against, is what you are now using. I know I've said so much. You can bring the light to our listeners.
Yes. So the African Confederation of Digital Sports, which is a body that was formed last year, and they did align themselves with the International Esports Federation, ended up changing their name to African Confederation of Esports. So the initials changed from digital to esports. So that name, that name was changed during the
alphabetical. A, B, C, D.
Yes.
So it's cool.
E, exactly. So they did change that name when they had their members meeting at the African Esports Championship, the AEC in Morocco. Like you did say, it just flew under the radar. You incorporate a body a year ago. You blew your trumpet. Your members were for lack of a better word, waxing on and waxing off, and being accusing outsiders of attacking them for calling it digital sports. And there's no communication. So I don't know if the issue is that the person handling the social media didn't deem it fit, or they themselves didn't think about the media side of things, like to come out and say that we've changed it. So they codedly changed it, and we just noticed that a few members would post things and be using ACDS instead of ADS.
Okay, it's all good. Nothing more to say. Okay, wrap up your thoughts.
Yeah, so once again, I guess it is what it is at this point. It does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go beyond Africa, and we'll just breeze through these 3 stories we've got. And first one, Global Esports Federation has postponed the Global Esports Games to next year. That means the GAG 24 is now going to be held early 2025. There was a communication on the social media page to talk about this, and definitely interesting times.
Yes, my first thought, which I did voice out to you, is GEF has become an African body like AFCON, where they are doing tournaments of a current year in the next year. But I thought it was going to be cancelled, and that was it. But there was little or no information, and they've come back to say, hey, we're working on it, but we've pushed it further to make sure that we have a host. I guess China, at the end of the day, those deals broke down, those conversations broke down. But once again, it does ask that question. Yes, next year seems like a packed year. So I don't know how effective it will be, especially with all focus, everybody holding their belts and braces for announcements on or more information on the Olympic Esports Games. So I don't know how that will fit into that calendar, because let's not forget, you would still have the publishers who have their own tournaments. There might still be that Esports World Cup. Then don't forget that federations, international federations, regionally and globally, might also be running their own qualifiers for the Olympic Esports Games. So there's a lot of questions, clarity, like, okay, how or where will this fit in? But we'll wait for more information as that rolls out. Hopefully they'll give us that before the end of this year.
Definitely, but there are talks about Q1, that's the first quarter of 2025, so we'll see how it fits into that calendar. Let's leave that and talk about the World Taekwondo, and this is talking about federations now taking initiative to join the esports train. World Taekwondo Esports Championships or Virtual Championships is built for Singapore 16th and 17th of this year, and from the grapevine we hear that 6 African countries will be there. But the grapevine failed to supply the 6 countries that will be there after further inquiries. Don't be juju with that.
Interesting question and interesting time, Shayo. Federation, yes. So some federations have taken initiative even before getting any information from the IOC. Taekwondo, and we have a host of others who are working to build that digital imprint. So that is really, really good for them. The question still comes up: how does Africa key into this? We did our research. We spoke to a few personalities who, are part of the African Taekwondo, and they said we expect 6 countries to be there, but further probing who are these countries so that we can be able to give that detailed information. It's been cricket sounds. We're still hoping to hear some information. The question now which I've expressed, or rather the concern which I've expressed to you, Shayo, is do they have the gears for this? Because it does have a gear requirement. Or are we just going there with the mind of, okay, Shebi is Taekwondo?
And it's beyond the gears, actually. If we're talking gears now, you may just be thinking of the axis, which is what you put on your body. There's a whole lot of other setup you need to do. So do we just want to go there and assume we know what we're doing when we've not even practiced or grown? Because this same person we're talking about, we spoke with him before now, and they were like, they don't know anything. So in the space of 4 weeks, how did you grow in leaps and bounds? That's a miracle. Exactly.
And this is not a game of PlayStation where you just say, oh, Shayo, which button is jump? which button you shoot, which button.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. So it's probably
definitely.
going there to mark register and sadly put out a poor performance. But we need to get it right. We need to prepare for these things. I'm hoping that will be a reality check for them, but let's see. As we get more information, also we will be bringing it to the viewers on the Afrogamer show.
Definitely more information on that. And finally on the news, T1 Entertainment and Sports are the champions of the world. And this tournament, we'll get to talk about it much more on the Game On segment, is breaking barriers year in, year out. But all that is for us here is congratulations to T1 Entertainment.
Okay, yes, Shayo, this is one of the biggest and if not the only tournament in terms of esports that is pushing boundaries for us in terms of big events. So when you have, just like you have the Super Bowl, you have the NBA, you have the World Cup, I think the League of Legends World Championship is what represents esports in this. Like, arenas are sold out, tickets are, selling out, people are there, packed. Celebrities are performing, so it is huge. To see T1 Entertainment and Sport wins is also impressive. Once again, these are kids winning this, and they will go down in the history the same way you'd say, Brazil are champions, the same way you'd say the Rams are Super Bowl champions. Their name will go down in history for sport athletes.
Definitely. All right, guys, that's it on the news. Very packed one. Let's take a short break. I'm holding on to eFiba because we need to do something on the spotlight together. We'll be right back. Okay, people, welcome back. The Afrogamer show it is, and yes, we're moving on swiftly, and it's time for Spotlight. On the Spotlight today, we would be talking about a young man who has stamped his authority as a force to reckon with in the world of PUBG Mobile, and that's talking from the Nigerian perspective and possibly from the African perspective. He's been exposed. I think the height of his performances came at the Global Esports Games in 2023. I was there. I saw him perform alongside his teammates. And locally, he's been pushing the boundaries and breaking down barriers. Dami Lola is his name. Dami, or Begho, his gamer tag, is the spotlight today. Ife, Dami definitely is the GOAT of PUBG Mobile in Nigeria.
I believe many will still put a question mark on it, but I'm bending towards that side because since I've been following PUBG, since the departure of the big boys, I don't remember their name now, since there was a change of shift of culture, his name has always been coming up. Anytime a team wins, since the PUBG Nigerian Pro League, season after season, his name either comes up as the stand-up player of the season or it's his team that wins. So once again, people expecting that for the PMCC that it was going to be the team that he belongs to, that he would win. Let's not forget, like you mentioned, he captained that team to the Global Esports Games, which was a first-time experience for them. But once a player always comes up in every conversation, then that question about is he the GOAT would always follow. For me, I would be giving it to him because as much as it's a team sport and I recognize and salute his teammates, but he has made himself a standout player,
distinguished himself,
and kudos to him.
Kudos to him indeed. Begho, Dami on the spotlight today. All right, that's it on the spotlight, guys. Ife, thank you for coming on the show as always.
Thank you for having me.
We'll catch up with you next week.
All right then, take care.
All right, guys, let's move on this beautiful day, and it's time for retro. How many people watched the movie Jungle Book? Well, there is a game for it, unbelievably. Let's look at Jungle Book on Sega and Super Nintendo on retro for today. We'll be right back for more on the Afrogamer Show. All right, people, it's still the Afrogamer show right here on Afro Sports TV. Glad to have you join us if you're just joining in, and if you've been here from the beginning, it definitely has been an exciting time on the show. We're moving on to the Game On segment of the show today, and this is a showcase of the Riot Games pushing the boundaries, pushing the limits with the World Championships. That's for the League of Legends World Championships. We talked about it during the news, and the numbers are definitely staggering. We're talking viewership record. We're talking tickets being sold out within minutes. We're talking 80 streams, 80 co-streams, and in 20 plus languages. We're talking superstar performances from Linkin Park and a couple of other artists. And of course, the opening ceremony is right there trending on YouTube. The League of Legends World Championships is on Game On today. Let's have a sneak peek and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Definitely the marquee tournament of the world of esports, one that has made other publishers think of how to up their game. That's what the League of Legends World Championships is. It keeps pushing the limits, keeps expanding the barriers, and more than anything, it keeps bringing something new, fresh, and different every year, and that's exactly what we've seen with the 2024 edition, which was won by T1 Entertainment and Sports. Let's leave now to the fun side of games, and this one, let me put a caveat that we do not encourage violence. But this is an interesting one where you need to make a choice between Nigerian Jollof and Ghana Jollof. The bad part is you do not know where this guy is from. Let's look at this. It's an interesting one. The fun side of games. It's hilarious, and it definitely is a must-watch for you.
Well, now go ahead now. So you guys are playing hide and seek, huh? You got it, Mike. Put it on. No, don't do it. Don't stop it. Stop it now. Put on your mic. I'll let you go. Let's talk. I want to tell you something. You ready?
What's up, man? I just got on here, man.
Okay.
I just got on, man.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Ghana jollof rice or Nigeria jollof rice? Which one is the best? Just guess.
Who?
Ghana jollof rice or Nigeria jollof rice? Which one is the best? Ghana or Nigeria? Which one is the best? Which one has the best jollof?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Oh yeah, self-revive and go. Self-revive.
Hold on, I'm about to die. Hold on, I'm about to die.
Yeah, self-revive.
No.
Go.
No, I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna kill you. I ain't gonna kill you.
Go. You got it right. Go. You want the bounty or not?
All right, guys, welcome back. Final lap of the show. It's been an exciting one right here on the Afrogamer show on Afro Sports TV, and it is time for the Game Over segment, where we give you something thought-provoking and to take into the weekend. So, as always, come close. Let's talk. The World Taekwondo Federation has taken upon itself to host its first virtual championships in Singapore later this year. We talked about that earlier on the show, and this definitely has been one that's got us thinking on the Afrogamer show that how soon do we have other federations begin to make moves. I must commend, of course, honorable mention to the Table Tennis Federation, International Table Tennis Federation, who also have not too much clarity on their own virtual or esports championships, but they also planned something for November, December. But let's stick with World Taekwondo, who are taking it upon themselves to push the boundaries and to do something different. That definitely is an exciting one. But the big question we ask is, how soon will their African body, we're more concerned about Africa, every other person, you'll be surprised, are sorting themselves out. So let's talk about our own brothers here in Africa. How soon will the African Taekwondo body get into the full swing of what the world body is doing? We're a continent of over about 54 countries, and more than anything, young people are yearning for something new, something different, and we're hoping that that move and that call would be made. Like we said earlier on, 6 countries are expected at this World Championships. Let's hope that that is the case, and those 6 will be the catalyst for the other 48 countries on the continent that would then join in the party of the beautiful world of esports, which is on offer with the World Taekwondo Virtual Championship. That is the game over for this segment for today, and definitely it's been an exciting show. My name is Shayo. I'll catch you next week on yet another exciting edition of the show, the Afrogamer Show, right here on Afro Sports TV. Do enjoy your weekend. Bye for now, guys.
What's up, guys? My name is Jollof, and I'm popularly known as Begho. I'm a student of the University of Lagos, and I'm a professional PUBG Mobile player. I'm your current PUBG Mobile national champion, and I'm also your current Global Esports national champion. I've done quite a lot of things in the PUBG Mobile industry, and I'm pretty proud of how far I've come. Starting up, I just played for fun. But then, from watching streams of professional players earning thousands of dollars, I made sure I put myself in a position to also, and that was like by me grinding day and night, you know, and obviously trying my best to win tournaments also with prize pools attached. So yeah. According to achievements and according to the previous NPL, I was the MVP, so yeah, I'm going to consider myself, and a lot of people also are going to consider me as the best PUBG mobile player in Nigeria right now. Alright, so going to Saudi Arabia to represent Nigeria was a very good experience, although it was my first LAN experience, but it felt like I've been there before, you know, getting to see people I watch on YouTube, the streams and all, more professional players, getting to meet them and getting to compete against them, it was actually like a surreal feeling. So